Oh my goodness. I am so sorry we were not recording the video part, but welcome back! If you listen to just the audio, you'll hear the wonderful things that Brian was sharing about how he finishes and what he does. Really good information for our
And how
followers.
it is about me.
It's all about... It's his world, we just live in it.
But seriously, I have no control of any other part of my life, so when it comes to that...
Oh, do you want to tell him what it was about?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
If you want to know, you got to follow and subscribe on Spotify and all your audio platforms.
Yes, exactly.
Support our Patreon and...
Oh, we don't have that. Not yet.
We're not in this for...
I don't know. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like... I mean, like, it's there for people to do it, but I feel like the people that I subscribe to, like, one of the Hollywood journalists, she talks about Hollywood, and she's, like, the voice of reason with the crazy world of Hollywood. She now has this, like, members... It's not called Patreon, it's like a YouTube members subscription or whatnot. And I'm like, that's cool, but you're entertaining with your videos alone. What more do I want? You know, like,
you don't have to.
Yeah.
I
just feel like there's been more of a push for this.
I'm fine. Like I said, I know we kind of sometimes make fun of it, but it's
for the right people, because some people I'm like, I want to hear about this story that you can't put on YouTube because you'll get censored. Like, stuff like that I understand, but other things I'm like...
One of the Scream Queens I do is our top tier. She does quarterly Zooms, so you can actually do a Zoom. Cool. The other guy I listen to, he sends little care packages out every few months and everything, and so it's like, you know, handwritten notes and things like thanks for supporting, because he's got a team and he's got to pay his people, and these are people that they're not kitchen table podcasters like we are.
Yeah, they're big wigs.
They have but they have like someone who's doing editing, someone who's doing the video and stuff like that. So they're paying people. So it's like anything Patreon. I get it, but that's just not. We provide the setting, and I got us a few things, and we don't really need much else. We can do video right here. We don't need it to be studio quality. If you don't like it, I don't care.
It would be cool, but honestly, I don't want it.
Would it though? Because instead of coming here and having you know everybody here and just chilling you'd have to be in a studio at a certain time. You know, making an appointment, having to be done and out of there at a certain time, because it's by the hour.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So it would be a little bit more complex rather than here where we can just stop and start as we see fit.
And there's less sounds of things. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you to all the religious people out there and non-religious atheist friends that hate watch us. Your atheist friends that hate watch us.
Not my friends. I gave up on that.
Well, I was just curious about that because I've seen like an influx of people I've been subscribed to that I keep pushing for Patreon. And it's not called Patreon. It's something new with YouTube. And I'm just like, interesting. What's going on?
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So, other than that, how's your week going? I'm exhausted.
I was gonna say, you got since last we recorded. Well, we've
been busy.
We went to eat, but things have kind of settled in. Mom has settled back into kind of a routine, so it's post surgery has been, I guess, better. I'm still really just tired because I'm always on edge. I'm always on that. Even when I sleep, I can't really fully.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Well, a little bit because my aunt's been in town, but starting tomorrow she won't be. So it's like, go back to that. Please don't have the phone ring at work. Please don't have anything come up. I don't think it will.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I totally get that because I literally pass out from exhaustion, and then as I'm sleeping, I go into a deep sleep and I go into a different world and I'm living another life in my dreams.
Okay.
And I wake up exhausted, but the minute I come back, I haven't even opened my eyes yet, and I already hear in my brain, I have to get up and go to work, and I have to do this, and I'm literally not even out of bed yet. And so it's exhausting. I totally get what you're saying. You're literally like sleeping, but you're really not.
Yeah.
You know, you got my brain's constantly going. I learned some things because I was like scrolling some stuff on Instagram, because I don't know about you, but there's some funny shit.
Is there?
That I've seen. Like, we all know the integrity of journalism is lost. how to interview people is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
With these people. Shout out to GQ magazine and CNN. I mean, CNN's always like on the shit list. But where do you get these people? I'm available for hire. I know I don't fit the ideal look of a reporter or someone who's going to interview, but neither do these people. I don't know what they, what qualifies them. Even if they had a degree in journalism, they did a horrendous job. And those are the two news outlets or entertainment outlets that I'll be talking about because how embarrassing.
What did you see though?
GQ interviewed Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, I think I did see that one.
And that girl, send that girl to go interview a terrorist and see what happens.
I think they let her go.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I think they actually did.
Blessings. Best wishes.
Was she the one that was like, so what do you think about your ad now and all this stuff? And
she was pushing and she just like smirking, and she like, it was so obvious what she was doing, but she was trying not to make it obvious, but yes, make it obvious. Yeah. Like here's an idea. Just fucking ask the damn question. Don't like beat around the bush. You're interviewing for GQ, okay? We know what this magazine is about, okay? It's a men's magazine. Oh, by the way, I saw another reel just before Brian got here that I'm so horrible with names, but what's that skinny zombie that plays the counterpart of Ariana Grande and Wicked? They're both zombies, and now the Asian lady that I absolutely love in all the action movies. Cynthia Urego or something like that. Yeah. She was on the cover of GQ magazine. I thought it was a men's mag. She's Man of the Year. What the fuck? What? Yeah,
they said Glamour had the only trans for Woman of the Year, and then GQ had Cynthia for Man of the Year. Because they have to be inclusive.
She's a skeleton.
So they have to be inclusive. So being inclusive means you just dismiss all of the male
You
gender.
Just lost people from GQ.
So men don't exist. And
I like GQ.
And for women don't exist, and only trans women exist. And that's being inclusive. So being, again, proves my point. DEI was never about inclusion, but replacement. That's why they should call it DER. Because and they shouldn't call it diversity because it's not diversity. It's these two groups of people. It's anorexic gay women and trans people. So it's not diversity. It's takeover. It's not equity. It's what would it be? It's I don't even know. I just call it R. It's just an R movement. It's replacement movement.
Yes, Sydney Sweeney is getting shit on because white supremacy. I didn't get that at all from the Gene ad.
Well, that's all they said because she said I have good thing because the spin.
Yes.
The spin was they meant GENE gene like genetics.
Yes.
And blonde hair, blue eye is the superior gene, according to neo-Nazis. Because everybody.
Still talking about this?
Yes.
Yes. Because it's still being brought up.
Because everything's a Nazi.
And I think it's fucking hilarious because you people really didn't start studying marketing, PR. You didn't take a feminist class at the university. I sure did. I don't see an outrage of the back in the day, the Skechers, the Candies shoes, the Steve Madden, the shit they would do. Nike also has been in the headlines recently about, what the fuck did Nike do? I can't remember. I saw it and I said, whatever. Just do it. I guess it's about trans men or trans women. And I'm just like, whatever. Everyone's going to jump on this wagon.
Everything is trans
It's
women
like,
now.
I just feel like it's just for clout.
I'll tell you, if they're not replacing everything out there, then that company is wrong, bad, or everything. Everything's a Nazi. Everyone is a Nazi. Everything is fascist. I'm with you. I'm at a level of exhaustion.
I am.
It's not worth scrolling at anything. And again, I know it's small pockets of activism and paid influencers bombarding your algorithm to make it seem like it's a bigger issue than what it is, when the average person on the street doesn't give a damn.
No.
They don't care. And especially the trans people, they're like, leave me alone, stop putting me in everything, because it's making it harder for them to just navigate through their existence, because the ideology and the agenda is being thrust down everybody's throats. So they get to a point where you're like, I can't stand anything. And we all roll our eyes and we're just like I don't care. And Sydney Sweeney, I had that interview where she was just staring at her like, what do you, wow.
Yeah, and they were saying that's the look of superior, being superior, and I was like, no, it's not. It's called, what bullshit are you asking me right now?
It's called, I'm not going to give into your game, so I'm not going to say a word because, and I love that. I couldn't be a celebrity because I would be terrible at interviews because I'd be like, what the fuck is that question?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
I would look at these people and say, you're not even a real journalist. You're probably some blogger that they put in front of the camera and say, here, go interview this person.
Nike funded trans kids athletes campaign. Okay,
Well, Nike already sucks because they use child labor to get their product done, which we don't care about. There's no outrage over that.
Dude, Nike lost respect as soon as they put, what's his face that he got, I think he recently got put in a psych ward, what's that gay rapper's name? That satanic shoe, and supposedly each shoe had some blood of his. What is his name?
Oh, you talked about him one time. I don't remember.
Oh my god, he's so irrelevant that I don't remember his name.
We're both doing really good with
because
details
this
today.
Is how it is. Like,
you get fatigue.
We don't give a fuck.
You get fatigue, and it's like it's stuff that we talk about, but maybe we should. I don't know. Maybe we should just be like, who cares?
Well, I just think it's funny because coming from, we're a podcast. I love to interview people, and when I mean interview people, I have real conversations with people. Our first video interview that we did, we've done first interview way back when we started this podcast with the polyamorous relationship. How did that come to be? What is this?
And I was sitting at a restaurant just
having a conversation.
It wasn't like...
Didn't we eat too? We were like eating and talking?
We had a little bit of food, and it was just the audio. I wish I'd had this, but we didn't have this, but it was a little rough. But yeah, we just talked, and then she would talk and stuff, and we'd say, wait, what about this?
Yeah.
Or what do you mean by that, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand what is going on in the world when it comes to interviews. Are we interrogating or are we interviewing? Are we finding out fun facts? Are we finding out what's your next movie? What's this book about? What's this? Tell me about this. Tell me that. Or are we going, what's your personal life like? What position do you like in bed? You have a breakup recently. You don't have your personal life online. Why not? How do you do that? What the fuck? I don't want to hear this.
It's just, the interviews now are just, what agenda are you on?
Exactly. What's your political party? I don't fucking care.
Are you pro-life, pro-choice? How do you feel about trans?
You're an actor. I don't give a fuck
Finding any way they can to cancel the person.
I don't care what you advocate for. I appreciate if you love animals. That's the only thing that I'm like, oh wow, they love animals. I appreciate that. But who you voted for... Didn't this ad mean you're a Republican? What did you think about the president liking your ad? And like, what the fuck? what kind of questions are these? How do you not just like open a note and like write down everything that you want to say and like this is how you're feeling? And I love her answers because she's like, I have friends.
Yeah.
And the best answer she gave to where like she's like, well, you know, a lot of people wonder this or that, and like trying to catch her in like, why you don't advocate for things, why don't you make your voice heard about like certain topics and politics? Oh, this is very like political world. Why don't you? And she's like, I know who I am, and I like, basically saying that she knows who she is,
right? Which
is the most. That's the one thing that stuck out to me. Like, what a great answer because. Everyone in this world that's what people are battling.
Yeah.
All these people that protest, that riot, they're screaming online, shrieking their heads off, like this dumb girl from DoorDash that was arrested, which is fucking hilarious. This girl from DoorDash was screaming on TikTok saying she was sexually assaulted because she delivered food and the directions were leave it at my door front.
Oh,
and the door was cracked open, and she cracked it open even more, and the guy was pants down with tissues, fell asleep, lotion, whatever. And she was like screaming. I didn't know that you seeing something through a cracked door means you've been sexually assaulted. That right there is the most dangerous thing you can do because you have changed the definition of sexual assault now. See, remember how we talk about all these words now get changed? Yeah. There's different definitions. And I'm so happy that she was arrested on 3 counts of whatever. But basically that she's a peeping Tom. She put video up. it was considered as revenge porn.
Okay.
And I'm like, bravo, that's what you fucking get. And the next day, when she posted it, she's like, I lost my, or like, they're not doing anything, DoorDash isn't doing anything, I lost my job, this is my way of income. Well, guess what? You fuck around and you find out. I'm so...
Oh, because you're trying to be a victim.
Yeah, right. Like, the man was asleep. Did you have to...
Yeah.
Did you have to go in there?
It's private
Drop
residence.
the fucking food at the door front like it said.
Contactless. You drop it. Like, sometimes they still, they'll ring the doorbell. It's like, I didn't say ring the doorbell. Stop with the
All the
freaking
time.
doorbell. Yeah.
All the time.
And it probably freaks Obi out. And he's like, like...
Yeah. He's always like on alert.
Because there are people, I think, are always on the lookout to find a way to be a victim or be a have something bad happen to them, so they can post it online to get views and to get
She made money off of those videos.
Yeah.
There was millions of views.
God. So there's DoorDashers out there that are come with their video cameras and their glasses, trying to find ways, like people go to stores and grocery stores and restaurants, trying to find like Nick Contino,
who's back, by the way.
Trying to find a way to be a victim, so that because there's enough people online, like, oh my gosh, you poor person, look at this. And I'm surprised they didn't say this guy laying there. He was a MAGA guy.
Yeah,
he was jerking off. Only MAGA guys do that.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of it. Like
stupid conservatives and their masturbation.
Yeah, and then someone's gonna pull a record and be like, he's a registered Democrat. Oh shit!
And
I mean,
well, he registered it, but he's really
2024.
But he's
that
really because liberal men
you tell
liberal
him.
men don't masturbate.
Tell him.
Because there are a lot of hormones. So
Hey, yeah. Save the children. Tell him. Save the children. Go on. Go over there.
Like, I saw this here. Haley Khalil.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Sports Illustrated model and influencer. She recently had to get divorced from her NFL offensive lineman husband.
Okay.
Because he's way too big and she can't handle it anymore. And she just wasn't happy and wasn't satisfied because he's like too big.
What do you mean, like physically big, or are we talking about appendage big?
Oh, the penis.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Do you think you may have considered that before you got married?
Yeah, I guess apparently she's like, it's like the size of 2 Coke cans. So she's having to divorce the guy. I thought about it because of the masturbation comment.
Your face.
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, he's like a NFL player, and I guess he's so big she can't.
I'm sorry.
She can't. They can't have a sex life because it's so gigantic.
Who would?
And she's like this
would.
tiny little model and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Oh, I don't know. It just made me think of that because I saw the story.
How did you not know that?
Yeah, how did
That's
you
what
get?
I'm saying. How did you get married to that?
Well, she did. She probably thought, well, at some point it's going to get easier, and it never got easier. The poor guy's just like, and I imagine his DMs are probably being lit up right now, like, oh my gosh.
But that's the thing. I hate to say this, but you women out there, you want the horse schlong, and then when you get it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I hurt. I can't do this, or like, oh my God, I'm in the hospital. I don't know who enticed people. It's porn. Porn has really pushed that view
we
on
did circle back to where porn
people.
is dangerous because it makes people want certain things that they don't necessarily want.
Right, but also...
Though, did you see that the Pornhub now has age verification in the state of Arizona?
Oh, wow. Good job.
If you want to watch, you have to actually, there's several sites now, and I think Arizona is one of the states that changed or passed something to where you have to, if you're online, you have to do an age verification if you want to do it. And it's like, that's all we asked.
Yeah.
Again, if there's bypasses around that, if people get around that, that's on the, it's going to happen.
It's on them.
But at least there's something in place because there's going to be enough kids out there that can't get around it or don't have access to a way to fake an ID or put something in there because their parents actually give a shit.
Yeah.
So they won't be able to participate in the nonsense. They can just go on to X because I guess X is full of porn. But
I think it's just X is full of they put like a little blur and then they say still want to see the video, still want to see the photo, and you click on it and it just lets you see it.
Oh wow!
And usually these adult stars post so much on X, they're like previews of their
mine
content.
is just for our page, and it's just like I don't use it for anything but Though I'm just so tired of that.
X posts anything and everything. I've seen people get burned alive on X. I've seen people.
Gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to
They
you.
sure do. They
do give it to you.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff. People run over by trains. I mean, this is okay apparently. How different is that from the black web? I mean, the dark web. I call it black web. Dark web.
So racist.
Well, it's dark. It's the.
We're not allowed to mention colors. No, you can't
dark,
mention. You can't mention
pitch
colors.
Black.
No, racist.
So I have to say pitch white.
No.
Is that better?
That's supremacist.
Oh, is
that's
that
neo-Nazi. That's Nazi.
Well, anyway, shout out to Sydney Sweeney for doing an excellent job in that interview. The next person I'd like to shout out that actually has been getting a lot of shit lately, and it entertains me so much how these people get all this shit, is Candace Owens. You don't have to like her. You don't have to agree with her. I don't agree with everything she does. I think she's hilarious. I love her passion as far as when someone tries to catch her in a lie and she's like doubles, triples down like Megyn Kelly. I love Megyn Kelly too for that attitude. CNN interviewer. I don't know where you got this girl. She's like a hipster and she was like a drunk mom who was sipping wine all afternoon. Trying to ask her questions. She's like, yeah, but like... Wouldn't you say that when you say they, you mean like Jews and like, you know, you're talking about Jews and Candace looks at her. Candace is like fucking fed up. And she's like, they means Jews? Like the definition of they? When did the definition of they mean Jews? She's like, well, you're like talking about, and I'm like, girl, this is what I'm talking about. How people think you're talking about something, like you can't say anything in this world. Yeah. Because it just relates to the hot topics. You're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're a neo-Nazi, you're eugenics, you're a rapist, pedophile.
Misogynistic bigot.
Yeah. I mean, you're too white. You're racist, that's what it is.
Or you're not black enough.
Yeah, but I also... So, shout out to Candace for doing that interview. That was the most fucking hilarious interview next to Sydney Sweeney. And just how she had that interview booked for her book that she came out with. And so, again, an interviewer failed to ask those questions because all she wanted to ask was about the uproar of Candace Owens being anti-Semitic, supposedly. So...
Because if you question Israel, you're anti-Semitic. Yeah.
I just think it's funny, and I told Brian this last night when we were eating dinner. You literally... can't. I don't think you should. The outrage that we see online, which you have always said it's not really outrage, it's fake.
Yep.
How can you get so angry about someone who just questions and you may not agree with their views or their point of views, but you're just like so outraged. You're screaming at the top of your lungs like that DoorDash girl, and you're like, your whole life is around this. And all you talk about is her, which you're feeding energy to someone you don't like, so they're winning. So congratulations on feeding them your energy and giving them more spotlight because that's what you're doing. But, like, use your discernment. Remember I said that? I was like, can you use your discernment and just be like, well, I don't really agree with that. Okay, next. Swipe.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Scroll
what the fuck
away.
is wrong with you guys? Like, do we get passionate about things that people say in topic? And like I told my friend today, we give all this energy to these people that we don't like, but when it comes to the real stuff, everyone's quiet. Everyone's fucking quiet. We talk about save the children, protect the children, everyone's fucking quiet on that. But Trump, in an Epstein email, all the outrage.
In 3 emails redacted, that was really Virginia, who has said many times that nothing happened.
I just like to say, keep giving energy to the people that you hate because that's doing you a service. It's interrupting your peace. You're giving them your peace, and you're also giving them the spotlight. So congratulations, you're doing an awesome job of hating that person. More like idolizing and being a fangirl, fanboy.
And being a stalker because you're watching everything that they put out.
Yeah. You're being a radical. I'm sorry, because I've seen so much. I'm Candace fatigue right now because all I see is Candace is a liar. Look at what she's doing. I don't fucking care.
She's been put in that Justin Bieber, like I said, that Justin Bieber, Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
That Britney Spears, that crazy box because
Kanye West.
Because she's not doing what the narrative tells her to do.
Yeah.
She's not she's not towing the line.
And it just makes all the people that are like outraged, screaming loud. It shows really possibility of getting paid by someone. Who's paying you? And I know a lot of the comeback or the comments of people saying like, "Are you being paid by someone?" And they're like, "No, I just don't agree." Okay, you don't agree. Don't be a freak, like an extremist. Okay, you can be passionate about something, but this is not passion anymore. It is extreme.
It's all turned to hate.
It is, yes, yeah. It is extreme, and I don't understand it. I told my friend earlier today when I was talking to her about this stuff, like, is it easier to do this and make fun of stupid people? Absolutely. It's fun to make fun of stupid people, right? When you have logical thinking and common sense and you hear some of the stuff, you laugh because you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I don't think we've ever gone off in a tangent where we're like screaming at the top of our lungs, except in the House of Horrors episode where I was reading all the information about that horrendous couple that were what they were doing to their kids. That's different. But again, that topic, crickets.
Nobody says
cares
a word about that.
About that.
Well, because all they think about is you're bashing a gay couple. They don't look at the child.
And aspect. Rightfully so for the things they were doing.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just saying they'll cover that up because we can't dare say that maybe it's dangerous, or we got to be careful in terms of with two men giving them children. We got to be a little careful. We just gloss over that because so you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just again. I don't know what to say anymore, but I feel like everyone is on a rampage. You're projecting real fucking good because it is easy to make fun of people and enjoy it. Enjoy being a bully. I mean, fuck, I enjoy gossip and being a bully to the right people, to the people who deserve it. But I don't know what we're doing. This is probably planned. We all know this is all planned to keep us divided, but also stupid. I'm not fucking sheep, okay? And I've always said that. And I just feel like everyone who falls in line and agrees and is like, yeah, fuck this, fuck that, like, shut your fucking trap if you don't include this person or the political party. Like, shut up.
Oh, you just had that happen with someone we follow, saying with if you like with Candace, if you like her, don't
unfollow me. And I'm like, I wanted to, but then so I'm like, you know what? I don't do that to people.
It's like, really? So blindly follow what you believe,
right?
And if I have any critical thinking on my own, unfollow you.
Yeah, I think it was just if you agree with her, and I was like, well, I don't agree with everything she says, but she does. I do like how she is very adamant. Like, I just like her presentation on certain things. Like, that she is secure in her own person. We don't see a lot of that in this world.
Yeah. People
are so insecure. They're not confident. Like, these people that were interviewing Candace Owens and Sydney Sweeney. Like, what the fuck are you scared of? You're interviewing them. You're getting paid to do this. And they're like, well, and I'm like, are you going to seize right now? Are you going to have a heart attack?
They have no idea what they're doing. They're just thrown out there.
Because they're stupid.
Some producer out there said, hey, just send her out there.
And that's a disgrace. Like, wow.
Because
you have an opportunity and you mess it up.
Because they don't want serious conversations. Yeah. They just want gotcha moments. That's all it is.
That's what it's become, and I hate it.
Gotcha for clicks. Because all the attention that Sydney Sweeney interview got all the traffic.
Yeah.
And all the stuff, the interview with Candace with the they stuff, got all the traffic. And that's all that matters.
But I love the comments that say, "What? This is cringe. This interview is cringe. This is horrible." You don't bring your personal politics and your personal opinion into an interview. Unless you're going to be straightforward. That is my opinion. If I want to ask someone, are you a Republican or a Democrat? I'm going to fucking ask.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you don't just go, well, the political climate that we're in, your ad was seen as this and that. And Sydney Sweeney's like, what are you asking me? Like, what?
If you're not going to ask a question, I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah. And so, do better. It won't happen because
they can't.
The world
They're
we
not
live
allowed.
in.
They're not allowed. You think these interviewers they have a say in what they can talk about or ask?
It seems like it.
I mean,
because the questions they ask is ridiculous.
Well, like I said, they have because what they're just trying to push agendas. There's
Yeah,
no seriousness.
There's
like,
no interviewing anymore.
Like for them, anybody who interviews Sydney Sweeney every time she puts a movie out, it's not going to be about the movie. It's not going to be about her career. Even if they want to mention how these movies just happen to keep flopping.
Yeah.
It's just going to be about that damn ad. Because they want her to say, with her following, they want her to flip sides because they want all those followers to then vote for their side. Everything's about getting votes.
Yeah, that's exhausting. I feel ashamed for those. I feel that those, as a woman, you have let the women interview people down. Real down. Because if I had the opportunity to interview Candace Owens and Sydney Sweeney, I would not be asking those questions. I would have been more professional instead of half drunk or half shy. Am I boring you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yawning just means usually you have lack of oxygen in the brain. Doesn't mean
you're trying to pay attention, so I'm just giving you shit because I'm allowed to.
Nazi.
But I guess, I'd be the first Latino Nazi, wouldn't I?
They don't care.
Yeah, I guess I can't be the first.
It never makes sense.
I thought we were all about firsts.
No, it never makes sense.
Okay.
Everyone's just a Nazi.
And the last thing I want to say about Sydney Sweeney, she has been very popular. We see this with every actor, so I don't understand what the issue is. You know how, like, actors get on a roll and they do multiple movies, they'll do ads, they'll do all this stuff, right?
Take advantage while they can.
Yeah. And then she did that Christie movie, which was about domestic violence and a boxer. And the gays are outraged that Sydney Sweeney is playing a lesbian boxer. The outrage, like, oh, you couldn't get someone who was gay. Oh, you're disgraced after that American Eagles ad. You want to play a gay character. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, enough already. Where was the outrage when Jessica Biel played Bette Porter? Am I right? Mm-hmm. Jessica Biel played Bette Porter. She's the straightest woman on earth. Yeah. Where's the outrage? All the lesbians dropped their panties for that woman. Where's the outrage on that?
I still do.
Yeah. So, the hypocrisy.
That's why I always use quotes with outrage.
Ruby Rose, you are so irrelevant. I don't know why you would tweet about Sydney Sweeney, because you want to be relevant. You want to be in the spotlight again. Ruby Rose, you're a disgrace.
We saw you in John Wick, you're terrible.
And I don't know. I just hate it when people jump on a bandwagon just to get clout and to be recognized again. Ruby Rose, I don't know why you fell off the face of the earth. It must be for some reason. Let us know. You can email us. Send us a DM.
No, actually, please don't.
No, I'd love to hear it. These are the kind of questions I want to ask. So, I just saw those things, and it was building up, and I'm like, as a gay woman, I'm going to go support Sydney Sweeney and watch that movie, because I think it's interesting. I don't like to watch stuff about domestic violence, because true stories like that does affect me. Yeah. They affect me. But I'm going to go support it, because she had to gain 30 pounds of muscle and train, and no one looks at that. Remember when we used to be like moviegoers and not be like, what are the politics behind this? Yeah. We used to be like, wow, this person trained this long. Look at how they modified their body. Look at all the energy they put into this movie, all the studying. They learned a new language. Like, no one cares about that anymore. They're just like, oh, they're this political party, or oh, they don't like this, they don't like that.
It's true.
I mean,
very true.
So I'm gonna go support that movie. I don't usually pay for movies and go watch movies, but I'm going to go watch that one.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
Is it out?
I thought it was
out. Oh, okay.
I think it was like the second weekend that it flopped. I don't know. I don't watch movies in the theater at all, so I'll have to double check. But I'm going to go support it. Even if I have to rent it, I'll do it.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the gays attacking people, yet real gays can't play these roles. Where was Ruby Rose to play that role? I think that's why she was bitter, because she didn't get it.
Is she really gay?
Ruby Rose?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is.
Oh, is she? Today she is? Okay. I wasn't sure.
Apparently, she's always been.
Oh, okay. Since birth?
I guess. I don't know. We should ask her.
Ruby
Rose, DM me. Send me an email at V&Brian Against the World.
Yeah, and talk to V, because I don't want to sound...
Brian's just going to leave you on red.
Seriously, because I don't... Some people I care about hearing their story. That is one I just don't. I just don't.
I'm just tired of it. Guys, let's stop the outrage. Can we just enjoy a satanic movie? Because all of it is satanic.
The psyop has moved into
Yeah.
that level. It's too late. That's why it's like. That's why right now it's like I don't even know how to counter. A lot of times I'll try to find other angles to bring something different. I just can't because you're right. It doesn't matter.
We're fatigued. We're tired of all
That's
this.
why my outrage and my posts are in quotes. That's why I understand that the average person doesn't care. This is just activists and paid bots and influencers just pushing a narrative. It's nobody actually care. And if you do, honestly, if you care so much about who plays a character in a movie, I wish that's all I had to care about in my life right now is who played a gay boxer. Mm-hmm. I wish that's all I had to care about because that means my life is in a pretty good spot.
The projection, like, what is wrong with you in your life that you got to focus on that?
I don't know.
I'd like to know. Did McDonald's not put the extra slice of cheese or like, what is it? Tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me. I'm
Did you get Diet Coke instead of Coke?
Or chicken nuggets left out of the bag?
Or chicken. Chicken left out of the bag.
I ordered chicken nuggets and they're not in the bag. I don't know. I'm a very curious person. I'd like to know the thinking behind all this. I'd like to know why people are behaving the way they're behaving.
My thing is just everything is so scripted. I just think it's just because that's what they're told. I just don't think there's much original thought anymore.
That's the thing. Yeah, no original thought, and you have no sense of self. I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Where is your integrity?
For a journalist,
if I was a journalist and I had to interview people, I don't even care if I had to interview the HOA treasurer of this community. I would put my everything into it as a journalist, as someone who's interviewing. And I'm just like, where do you get these people? That's what I'm saying. I'm for higher GQ. If you're doing R. I'm an obese gay woman. That helps, right? That 2 check marks. I'm Latina. That's 3 check marks. So I mean, I'll win in for your HR census survey that you got to do.
All that matters.
And then same with CNN. I'd be more than happy to interview people. I won't be a ginger drunk, glasses wearing hipster. I'll be real. And yeah, I'm so upset. I am literally upset at these people that I interviewed because maybe I'm just too awake. I said that to my friend earlier. I said, I don't think it's... When you're awake, everything is shit. You're just like, it's not real.
Nothing's real.
But people jump on it like the way people react. I'm like, you're outrageous. Like, I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying or do you not? Because I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm just at a fatigue level where I just don't care.
Yeah.
I don't really have an opinion on it anymore because it's just Sydney. She did a movie. She's an actor. She did a movie.
This is the thing. She's an actor. Why are we expecting actors to advocate?
And Candace.
They're not your friends. They're not real. They're real life human beings, supposedly, but they're not average Joes like us. They live a totally different lifestyle. And these people are acting like, well, you need to be out on the protest with us. You need to go advocate for the vegans and the pig farms and the factory farming and all this stuff. No, they don't give a shit about that.
Well, now they should be giving away their wealth, too, because that's the new fight.
Just like Billie Eilish said. Yeah, I don't know. Put your... I mean...
And didn't she give away her stuff so that she could avoid some kind of tax issue?
I have no idea, but...
Because like, oh, look at her, she gave away her money. It's like, yeah, it was a tax decision.
Where are the celebrities when people were going hungry?
She's in Arizona right now.
She is?
Yeah, she was just here.
Maybe we should go ask her.
No, I don't want to talk to her either. I just don't.
I do, because I'd be like, why did you say you were gay and you're not?
Yeah.
Why are you dating a man? Is she still dating a man?
Because the narrative changed.
I guess. Look at JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blaming society.
Well,
that's
the thing is probably that she was, oh, I gotta be gay because I have to because I want to get money if I want to be in this mainstream. And then she gets success and like, wait, I don't have to do that. I've already made it now, so I don't have to be this way anymore because I got control over my own success now.
Yeah.
So now I can go back to who I am because I'm not being told I have to push this. So
that was sad.
Because nothing's real. I mean, nothing is.
Oh, real quick before I forget, one important thing that someone I follow on YouTube said that I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking about Sydney Sweeney in the Christie movie. The target audience for that movie is going to be very, very small.
Yeah.
It is about domestic violence and a lesbian boxer. You ain't gonna have a big crowd for that.
That's why they say it flopped, but it's like, no, it probably made the amount of money it's supposed to make considering what it is. Your target audience is probably a couple 100,000 in ticket sales nationwide.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I remember we talked about it long ago. Don't even ask me the name of it. Some guy, he was a gay director, and he made a comedy like Bud movie, a friend movie with gay people. And he was upset because people didn't see it. It's like, but dude, it made the amount of money that's supposed to make considering who you made it for.
But don't you think all the gay supporters should be out there supporting this?
No, because they don't care.
Because it's all fake.
Because they don't care.
It's all a lie.
Because, like I said, a lot of times, I hate to say it this way, but a lot of times they're the least inclusive people out there. Because they don't want to include anyone outside that alphabet community.
Except for me and the intern, because we only have straight friends.
Like I've always said, of all the letters in that community, where's the H for heterosexuals?
Apparently, for the intern and I, it's in our little community. I told you, we have no gay friends.
That's interesting. That is.
Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, it is. Well,
like you would think.
Well, our server, Amanda, she's kind of.
Oh no, I'm not even gonna get on that. I don't want to trigger you again.
Well, now we have a new Amanda.
Yes, double the trouble.
Double the Amanda.
Oh, you missed it, intern.
Speaking of finishing fast, holy cow.
Oh my god. Did you have any headlines you would like to discuss? Besides that poor woman that had to divorce after 2 Coke cans length of a appendage that she knew ahead of time before getting married? Like,
I would like to discuss. Well, this was published on June 26, 2024. Why have I never heard of this? Because I was thinking, I saw this on a reel, and with predictive programming, I've always said Demolition Man, the movie, is very predictive as far as, you've seen it, I've seen it, where, you have things like social credit scores, and if you cuss, you're deducted credits.
I'm so screwed.
There's VR, so there's no interaction for sex or procreation. There's self-driving cars. There's no crime, no weapons, no nothing like that. It's a utopian society, but yet they have an underground movement that's trying to fight back. So it's kind of a predictive of what's going to happen. Taco Bell owns every restaurant and everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, Demolition Man and Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, and what they do with people who are criminals is they cryo-freeze them in a block of ice, and then they put the neural things in their head to rehabilitate them cognitively, neural links, to where they teach them. Sylvester Stallone was taught how to knit, but with they manipulated Wesley Snipes, where they gave him military training and language skills and all this stuff in self-defense, because they can manipulate through an AI program. Well, there's a company called Cognify, and its revolutionary prison concept uses AI and brain implants to fast-track criminal rehabilitation. So what they want to do is people who say you get convicted of assault. Mm-hmm. You can say, okay, you can go to prison, or you can go to Cognify, and the new jail concept that uses artificial intelligence and brain implants to reduce the time it takes for criminals to recover from years to minutes. So what they'll do is they'll connect you to this thing, and it just takes minutes. Mm-hmm. And not only do they put into where you then live the experience of what you did to the person. Mm. So say you assaulted someone, you beat them up. Well, now you're going to get that memory of having been assaulted. And then they're going to have a rehabilitation program in there to immediately take that out of you, change who you are basically personality-wise, and then put you back on the street. Yeah. So this is an AI rehabilitation program.
This has been in the works for a long time. Because this was something I mentioned many episodes ago when we were doing Headline. But now it sounds like they're moving forward with it. What was an idea is now a possibility.
To experience negative emotions such as regret and guilt so you won't do it again.
But can humanity
And
feel regret and guilt with the society we live in.
They can implant that within you and know exactly where to put it in the brain so that you will feel regret and guilt. And because they use the AI to build the algorithm to put it into your implant. So you're gonna have an implant in that part of the brain to make you basically change who you are. And they're saying, well, this will keep people out of prison. This will keep clear the prisons for just the extreme violent criminals and all that stuff because our prison system's a mess anyway.
So they're moving forward with this.
This is as of the end of about a year ago. This was put out.
Okay.
But it's called Cognify, and I saw a reel on it on my Instagram as far as people, because they're talking about digital ID coming out. Yeah. They're talking about this program coming out. So a lot of and then the chips, implantable things that are going to be coming soon, to where all these pieces of the puzzle that we've been talking about for a while are starting to actually come into play and to come to fruition, to where again it's the conspiracy theories of the world are 6 months to a year or just ahead of schedule. So I just found that kind of interesting. There's only really little story that I saw that was just fascinating to me because it fits a lot of the little things that you see that have been prophesized but dismissed. And now you're saying, okay, if they're actually wanting to dig into people's brains using AI to change who you are, so you don't think that they couldn't use them to develop people to become bad, to become terrorists, to maybe become a shooter of a high political public figure.
MK Ultra?
Well, MK Ultra. Well, if MK Ultra doesn't do the job, because that just makes you believe in something. But we need to now put skills of what we need you to do, because like I said, a thing like that, when it comes to a high-profile, long-distance shot of a public figure, an average person on the street, even brainwashed, is not going to have that skill and ability. That's a trained skill. So could they be able to put something in you to where you have that now ability to do something of that caliber? So they can say, look, average Joe kills political figure.
Yeah.
Look, it's not conspiracy, it's just some random guy. And look, we just flooded.
Are you talking about Jews when you say they?
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I will never let that go.
Whatever you need me to say that I am doing, that's the they.
Not the non-binary, right?
No,
You're talking about Jews.
I don't like them either. I don't like them either.
I'm just saying, like, the word they has become...
I know, because I believe in science, which means everyone is either... There's no such thing as people who have no gender.
Not unless you want to be a Barbie or Ken doll.
The only thing that is outside of the norm of being a male or a female, as we've talked about intersex, which is beyond rare, in which you have properties of both. Mm-hmm. But what do we have properties of? Male and female. Mm-hmm. Now, binary is saying I'm neither. It's like, well, you kind of have to have... otherwise, how do you even function? How do you dispose of waste? How do you do anything?
Dispose of waste?
Because otherwise, you're just like you said, a Ken doll down there.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if you're neither gender, then that means you have no parts or genitalia, or...
You're just...
that's how you might be emotionally, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. You want to be cut off and I don't care. And that's fine.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, that was my main little headline.
I don't want to say I'm glad to hear, but it's amazing to hear that it's actually progressing, because when I brought it up, it was like a plan. Now there's a company name.
Mm-hmm. Cognify.
And now the AI is in it. Mm-hmm.
It's probably what they were waiting for.
Right, yeah. I was thinking that. But, I don't know. We have always said that movies foreshadow. They're basically telling you what's going to happen or what has happened. I honestly feel like these things have already happened behind closed doors, meaning we have not seen it. We're so focused on like work and stuff, but it's happening in the background. Have you ever seen the movie Debs?
I don't think I saw that one.
Okay, Debs I could call it a gay movie, but it's basically one of the girls.
I don't see it.
One of the girls is gay. Not all of them are gay.
I don't like it.
I know you don't, but I'm explaining the movie. Okay. I know you don't like it. So, there's a group of girls that they took like the SATs, and if you scored a certain way, the government came and started training you to be secret ops.
Oh, okay.
And how funny is that? Because with all these serial shooters, it just seems like the government's always involved in getting these kids, because the most common thing we've seen is trans furries. You know, these kids that to me they look like kids. They don't look like adults.
Yeah.
They look young as hell. So when I started seeing that commonality, I was like, I thought of Debs. And then you talk about Demolition Man. It's like all these movies have predicted everything that we see going on. And people still don't get it. They don't get it.
And it's a coincidence, even though DOD has an entertainment division.
Yeah.
In which they deal with Hollywood and producers.
Hollywood is run by the government.
Oh, the Department of Defense used to run Hollywood, before they gave it over. Yeah, they've always been.
Did they really give it over?
They did to the Jews, and then because a lot of the
music industry,
a lot of the
Saudi
studio,
Arabia.
a lot of the studio heads throughout the generations have been Jewish people.
Did you see that the headline that Saudi Arabia wants to buy Warner Brothers?
I'm telling you, the three main groups that control everything are CIA, Mossad, and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
The Saudi intelligence. Those are the three that.
Yeah.
That's why you'll never see any sort of true Epstein anything, because those three entities won't allow it.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Just
there's not much left to.
No, nothing about aliens, huh? That all went away.
Now they're like, well, yeah, it's probably going to fly by us soon, but it poses no threat. Because I think they realized people are making fun of it and don't care, so they're like, oh shit, this failed. So we'll just like let that carry on.
Yeah.
At some point, we'll say, hey, it flew by. Didn't you see it? You know, they'll do some drones up in the sky. You know,
a shooting star. That's it.
But I did see a funny little video on there. It's like, again, I don't believe in some of these videos where like they show a picture of the
entertainment.
They showed a picture of the outside of the International Space Station, but there was a rat running around the outside.
Stop!
And they're like, how does a rat end up in space? And it's like, there's no such thing as the ISS. And it's like, well, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I think we were able to get to low Earth orbit. We're able to put. We have satellites up there, but. Yeah. And I mean, then again, why do you never see satellites from any picture from anything from space? But you know, whatever. Everything's nice and picture perfect and clean and debris free. But they say we've got too much stuff up there, so I don't know what to believe.
I don't know, and I love when they show the videos of people out in space, and yet someone's holding a cup and it drops. And I'm just like, did you see that? Did you see that?
So now they're like, from the pictures from the moon landing, it's like, no, look, there's an Indian ship up there that shows, it's their capsule picture that shows our capsule that's up there. It's like, just stop. Just, at this point, just stop. You could get away with it in the 60s, 70s, 80s, but just, it's just at a point, it's like, there's too much technology.
I know, but they really bank on us being stupid.
Well, because the psyop is so strong that getting people, like, so getting you to think that triangle is a square. Yeah. And once you believe it's a square, it's always a square. Mm-hmm. Even if they show you the triangle, say, look, this is what it is. No, it's a square. It's what I've always known it as. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. And like I said, someone actually said it to work today, and it's true with all this stuff with, you know, the distractions and how it's left and right, and it's all this stuff. But he made a cool point. And we know we've said it's a hierarchy war anyway, but it's not a left-right issue. It's a top-bottom thing. Yeah. And I said, well, I want to be the top. But of course I said that, But that's what, you know, while we're sitting here, you know, DoorDash and people jacking off and guys' dicks being too big and whether or not Sydney Sweeney's a neo-Nazi or her American Eagle. Meanwhile,
she just likes to wear jeans,
like I
guys.
Said, like we've always said, the people that are controlling everything are just sitting back with a smile. Oh yeah, crossing their arms, saying these guys are. It's like when if we watch like a mouse like learn how to do a wheel. Or do a maze to get its cheese. We're like, look at that mouse. That's what we are. Yeah. We're just doing the maze. We're just running around in our little wheel, like finding the little pellet to eat that's full of cocaine. I'm like, ooh, I want some more. And they're just sitting there saying, look at these stupid people. Yeah. Oh yeah. They can't fight back. Like they can't even figure out that, you know, there's no spaceship. They can't even figure out that we're lying to them. Look at them outraged online. The internet, it's a beautiful tool to keep us just so oblivious. Yeah, I think we've reached the point. Damn Al Gore.
Oh, I just love seeing this stuff and going, do they really think we're stupid? At least me. I'm not that
They
stupid.
know we're stupid.
I'm not that stupid. I see things and that's why when I posted on our Instagram, I posted a video and it's not even like, I know it can't be true. I look at this and I go, I don't fucking care if it's true or not. And I wrote, the entertaining is entertaining.
Yeah.
Entertainment is entertaining today and I put a popcorn emoji because that's what it is, guys. It is all entertainment. You guys are getting batshit crazy screaming.
Yeah.
So, with that, we say, what do we say?
What do we say?
They live. And Brian and I, we're fucking professionals. Okay? I think I'm out of screen, but that don't matter. You don't need to see my beautiful face. But GQ, CNN.
Sign up for Patreon.
You want to hire me? I could do a hell of a better interview for those two or anyone. Brian could interview those people just saying nothing. Just speaking with his eyes.
I'd be like, hey, Sydney, you want to go out for like Zipperita or something like that?
Yeah.
And then I would just talk about life and I wouldn't even care because who cares? I never understood that. And my last little thought is, what does it matter? She's an actor.
That's what I'm saying. She's not on our level. They never are.
Well, because they think so. But that's why I've always said I hate celebrityism. Because we put them on a pedestal and it's another division.
If I ever met any of these people, would I be like, oh my god? Yeah, because I see you through a screen.
Even when we...
and you're in front of me.
When we meet people in our conventions, it's like, oh, it's exciting to see you because I love your work.
You're
I love your art. But then it's like, I just want to have a conversation with you. Like, you had a conversation just about, filming something. It was just fun.
I know. I was like, it was a genuine question. Like, this was curiosity.
Just had a good time, and then
yeah, but anyways.
Even that's disappointing now.
Everything to Brian is a disappointment.
The only thing I enjoy are the cons and the Creative Funhouse events.
He put that plug in, which, by the way, we're going to be posting all the events we're going to because it is we've been nonstop since mid-September, but we feel...
That's what happens when you don't boycott people because you don't like them. You go to them all. Huh.
And it's called living life.
And having fun.
Okay, what do I gotta sit here? Or a bug bite?
Like I said, I know I probably don't agree with 90% of the vendors that we walk by.
It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about that.
I like their stuff.
I'm there to eat, be the foodie.
Be the foodie. The art and the conversation.
And banter. That is our biggest thing that Brian and I do. We banter.
Because we talk about this, but this isn't everything. We aren't just this.
No.
This is just a part of who we are.
No. We are. Remember that song?
No.
Youth of the nation, we are. And all they're doing is...
Sorry.
All they're doing is like attacking the youth. They're really brainwashing them. So make sure, even though it's been, I don't know that song. I don't know. I just was ignoring your singing. I guess. Oh wow, Jesus! Literally, you all need Jesus. All right.
That's true.
You all need Jesus.
That would help.
Jesus is my homeboy. Is that what it is? Jesus is my homeboy. He's my bro.
I almost said the word you can't say. He's my...
Oh, shh. We're barely making it here on YouTube, right?
I'm Choctaw. I can say that.
Go outside. Even though in Arizona we've been experiencing some heavy rain and hail, just go outside. Get some sun. Oh my God, you hear that? And touch grass. Okay, bye!